Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Ready for baseball here in New York. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway from Queens. There's a strike. That one to first. Vientos steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. The 1-0.
Ball in.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ball one. Will Smith, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Strike one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. McClain, he's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. And that one in the air center field. 2 away now.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes.
2 down, nobody on. Sets him down on strike. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab. One away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jorge Polanco in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first.
He's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
In the dirt, blocked. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, second inning set to go. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball. One pitch and one out. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Alex Freeland will hit next.
A strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Citi Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Ball one.
And
That's
another
in.
ball.
Ball 2. No, that's a foul ball.
That's too low. Ball 3. That one fouled off. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Mark Vientos, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Now it's Marcus Semien.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers.
He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. 1 out man at first. Carson Benj, the next to hit to the right side. To second, Rojas,
you're out.
as they pass up the chance at the double play. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that's off
That's
the
inside.
inside edge. And that's ball one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Really?
Back here in Queens, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Inside, ball one. Hey!
That clips the corner.
What a pick.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there he gone. A two-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Tucker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Dodgers do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
1-2 now. Strike him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air out towards right center. Bench on the move. And there's 2 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's down and in.
Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. So a man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And it misses. Ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Robert gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1 now. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And up next for New York, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center, Panis. Long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Ball one. Aye.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
Robert in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Rojas with the throw to first. And that ends the all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Andy Pappas digs in now. He's over 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Alex Freeland now at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Robert moving under this one. And that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Brett Baker. Edgardo Henriquez will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Mark Vientos. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman takes 2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Marcus Semien. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Back here in Queens. Rick. Now for the 5th inning, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ohtani in the box again. Takes the strike. Fouled off. He was late. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Tucker in now. Takes ball one off the plate. In there at the knees. Strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Vientos tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Gets him to chase after that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center. Hernandez should have this one. And that's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. A little bit low.
Nope.
Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Vientos takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Freddie Freeman. Sean Manaea taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hey.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Battling here as he fouls it away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Takes it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Bravo.
That's to third, but it kicks foul.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in. Bobichette.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0. Henriquez, a righty that throws with power. 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Jorge Polanco will hit next.
so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
One down. One out man at first. Here's Luis Robert. Fouled off down the right side.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball.
That one at triple digits. This to third. Into the outfield base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Brett Baty down for the Mets. And ball one. Nice grab. There's one. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The second one scores. It's 4-3. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Marcus Semien. And that one fouled off. You're one.
Ball, that's too high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4 to a board.
You fucking suck.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the move being made for a pinch hitter. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Taylor in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Out towards left center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Throw in Holmes, that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Fouls away the first offering. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 8-4.
Just an excellent swing. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's a hit. And the hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score. It's now 9-4.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, and let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Already 8 runs across this inning here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Capable of rallying from this kind of deficit. They're right at the top of the list. Here's your 1. Ball. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. Max Muncy leaves the yard. So up next, Andy Pajes.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nope. That's inside. Ball 2.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. In the air, left field. And just foul. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Vientos takes it himself, and now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Out to short, Lindor. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th, Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Popped up. And there's 1 down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that one upstairs, ball 1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. In the air to left center. Pajes has a beat on it. 2 down. Marcus Semien digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That's ball 2.
He goes down looking. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
a foul ball. The 0-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Hey!
What a short ball. Pushing it.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Honestly, I didn't really get a chase.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle. Lindor on the run, throw to first. And it beats him. What a play. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 28. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
There goes the runner. Alvarez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Get to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-5.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, or caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Bobashit up now for the Mets.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. So here's Robert now. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-2. And right back to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the ninth. Now it's the... That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Rayleigh, in his 7th season, 37 years young.
Inside,
and he was a
ball one.
6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Hernandez at the plate now as he chases after that one. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that's a 1-out single. Here comes Max Muncy.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Sets him down looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Ball in.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of